What's up, guys? JC here to give my review for episode 4 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and man, this episode was sexy. It was off the chain. Overdrive. Really awesome episode, man. So, pretty much, summary of this episode starts off, 3 days after JoJo's fight with Dio. He's in the hospital trying to recover. And he's also being tended to by Rena Pendleton, who he hasn't seen in years, I believe years. But unknownly to him, Dio is still alive, and he's still out there being a dick. He's out there, he comes across Jack the Ripper, and he pretty much makes him a slave of his evil elite. People who have not a shred of good in them, people who are completely evil to the core, and man... Man, and we get to see my nigga Zeppeli. Zeppeli. Yes, Zeppeli. I like his voice actor. His voice actor is perfect. He's got the little bit of Italian, tone in his voice, which is good. Zeppeli goes right at Jojo, jabs him in the chest with his little pinky finger, right in his diaphragm. And I'm pretty sure Jojo and Arena think, oh shit, why is this guy attacking him? He's wounded. But pretty much, Jojo realizes that his arm is starting to heal up. It's starting to heal up. And whatever Zeppeli did to him, has healed up his wounds, his broken bones. And Zeppeli pretty much explains that he has improved, he has changed his breathing when he jabbed his finger into his diaphragm. And this is the power called Hamon. And this is really cool. So Zeppeli decides to train Jojo in order for him to fight against Dio because he himself was he was an archaeologist, and his father was a scholar, and pretty much they discovered the stone mask, and pretty much one day someone put on a stone mask, and for some reason blood got on the mask, and they turned into a vampire, and they pretty much killed everyone on the ship. And Zeppeli, he managed to get away, and as he was getting away, the vampire came right for him, and at that moment the sun came up, and before the sun hit the vampire, he saw his face, and that was the face of his own father. So damn, I mean, your own fucking father went around, killed his crewmates, man, and was trying to kill you. That's pretty fucked up. But yeah, this right here, we get to see the awesome training between Zeppeli and Jojo. Zeppeli shows off his Hamon moves when he hits the frog, and the ripples go through the frog's body, but smashes the rock. This is really awesome animated, man. I was dying to see this animated, and yes, finally. Yes. So after a week of training, Jojo's pretty much got the ropes of the Hamon technique. But pretty much, I forgot for what reason, but for some reason they had to go to the town of Woodnights because I believe it was said that was where they got some information that Dio was spotted in the town of Woodnights. And they're going to Woodnights. They're going through the gate underneath the tunnel. And as they're going, the cart stops. Something happens. Speedwagon goes out to check to see what's going on. And lo and behold, both the horses are decapitated. Their heads are up on the carriage, man, with knives everywhere. I mean, it's a very gruesome scene. It's a very gruesome scene. And what else but Jack the fucking Ripper comes out of the headless horse body. It's like, oh, that was just awesome, man. The entire tone was perfect for that scene. It was completely perfect. And Speedwagon, he shitting himself. Zeppeli, he's like a boss. He comes out there with a bottle of wine. He comes out there with a bottle of wine. Pouring that shit. Jack the Ripper throws like all these knives out of his body at him. He's like, bitch, he throws the wine. He throws the wine. Like Hamon. Like, he throws the wine with the Hamon imbued into it, and it deflects all of the knives. That was just epic, man. That was just epic. Well, Jack the Ripper, he breaks the tunnel, and the opening closes down, so they have no way to escape. And he pretty much runs away. And Zeppeli tells Jojo that if he wants to have a chance to fight against Dio, he has to defeat Jack the Ripper without spilling a glass of wine. On some fancy shit like get spilled the glass of wine. That now it seems impossible, but hey, this is Jojo. Jojo. Jonathan Joestar. so he goes after Jack the Ripper, and he's like in this dark tunnel. He has this torch with him. Jack comes out of nowhere like this big ass rib claw thing and cuts his arm. But Jojo makes sure not to spill the wine. He realizes that with the torch on, you know, he's a walking target, so he dishes it, and he goes and he's trying to find out where he is. So he remembers the 3 steps Zeppeli told him when fighting against an opponent. Number 1, put yourself in your opponent's shoes and think of what they would do next. Number 2, steady your breathing, because when fear takes over you, it affects your breathing. And number 3, oh shit, did I forget number 3? Number 3, something with, oh, courage. It was something, oh, no, wait. Oh, Boris, I forgot what, Boris's gave birth to the Vikings. Something like that, Something to do with, like, it's some kind of saying in Norway. Boris's gave birth to the Vikings, which pretty much means that harsh situations, you know, develop strong, courageous men and stuff like that. And using these 3, you know, steps, Jojo manages to, he uses the wine as a way to, you know, enhance his humming powers, and he's able to find out where Jack the Ripper is hiding. He uses the Harmon Overdrive, punches the wall, smack dab, and it sends off this chain reaction. It hits Jack right through the wall, and his head bursts, and he is dead. Yeah, so overall, this is a very good episode, man. The animation was on point as always, and the voice acting, Zeppeli's voice actor is perfect. Along with Dio's voice actor, I say that he's probably like near the top voice actor in the series so far, because the voice is so perfect. It's so perfect. I love it. Love it. So yeah, this has been MasterKingJC. Keep on keeping on. Tell me what you thought about the episode in the comments down below. Subscribe if you feel like it. Thumbs up if you want to. And I'll catch you guys again next time. Peace.